Stop scrolling. One single post from Teyana Taylor just flipped the entire internet on its head. No warning, no explanation. No follow-up. Just one post, quiet, intentional, and loaded with an energy that fans felt instantly. Within minutes, timelines were flooded, comment sections exploded, group chats lit up, and one name kept surfacing again and again, first as a whisper, then as a full-blown shout. Aaron Pierre. From that moment on, nothing felt accidental anymore. A post that said, "Everything without saying anything at all started quietly." Teyana posted without hype, without promo, without context. No press rollout, no dramatic caption, no obvious clue telling people how to feel. But somehow the post carried weight. It wasn't loud, yet it felt heavy. It wasn't dramatic, yet it felt emotional. It wasn't chaotic, but it was charged. The caption was short, almost vague. But the tone? The tone hit people in the gut. Fans immediately knew this wasn't just another thirst trap. This wasn't just art for art's sake, and it definitely wasn't just Teyana being Teyana. Something was being communicated without being said, and the internet felt it immediately. People froze. Screenshots started circulating faster than explanations. Fan pages reposted it within minutes. Blogs picked it up before anyone even knew what the story was, and across every platform the same questions started appearing in different forms. Who is this for? Why now? Is this about him? When one name changed everything, the moment fans began tagging Aaron Pierre under the post, speculation officially caught fire. From there, the narrative took on a life of its own. What made the post hit even harder was the timing. Teyana had been noticeably quiet for a while. No oversharing, no emotional dumping online, no cryptic rants. Just silence, the kind that comes with healing, boundaries, and growth. Fans knew she had been navigating major transitions, especially after everything she'd gone through publicly. So when she suddenly dropped something that felt intimate and powerful, people knew it wasn't random. It felt intentional, even if the message itself remained unclear. And when something feels intentional on the internet, people start investigating. The internet goes into detective mode. Fans zoomed in on everything. The lighting, the outfit, the background, the song choice, even the emojis. The post was replayed over and over, frame by frame, as if clues were hidden in plain sight. Some people pointed out that the vibe matched moments Aaron Pierre had shared before. Others claimed the energy felt like a response, not a standalone statement. Suddenly, what looked simple started feeling layered. Then came the comparisons. Old interviews resurfaced. Past appearances were replayed. Moments where Teyana and Aaron had existed in the same spaces suddenly felt louder than they ever did before. Fans began connecting dots that may have meant nothing at the time, but now felt suspicious. Too many coincidences, too much overlap, too much silence, and that's when Aaron Pierre's silence became part of the story. Silence that spoke louder than words. No response, no denial, no clarification. Nothing. In the celebrity world, silence is rarely neutral. Fans watched Aaron's page closely. Every hour that passed without a statement made the speculation grow stronger. Some believed he was respecting privacy. Others felt the silence was strategic. But many took it as confirmation that something real was happening behind the scenes. Social media split into sides almost immediately. One side believed Teyana was soft-launching something or someone. The other side warned people not to jump to conclusions. Comment sections turned into debate arenas. TikTok videos analyzing the post racked up thousands of views in hours. Twitter turned it into a theory war. Instagram turned it into a guessing game. Everyone had a theory, and everyone was convinced theirs made the most sense. When commentators added fuel to the fire as the speculation grew, celebrity commentators began circling the conversation, not confirming anything, but not shutting it down either. Vague reactions, side comments, knowing looks, the kind of responses that don't say much, but somehow say enough. When names like Funky Geneva entered the conversation, fans felt validated in their curiosity. If insiders were paying attention, then this clearly wasn't nothing. But in the middle of all the noise, one important truth got lost. Teyana Taylor is human. The woman behind the viral moment, behind the viral post, is a woman who has endured public heartbreak, private healing, and non-stop scrutiny. People close to her have said she's been focused on protecting her peace, choosing very carefully what she shares and what she keeps for herself. That's what made this moment so powerful. The post didn't beg for attention, it commanded it. Some fans believe the post had nothing to do with romance at all. They think it was about self-worth, about rebirth, about reclaiming her narrative after a period of loss and transition. And maybe the internet attached Aaron Pierre's name simply because people are always searching for a man to explain a woman's glow. Others argue that's exactly why the post worked. It let people talk without her saying a word. The silence that kept the story alive, what really sent the speculation into overdrive, was what didn't happen next. No clarification, no follow-up caption, no Instagram story, no interview. That silence felt loud, almost deliberate, almost like she knew exactly what she was doing and chose to let the conversation unfold on its own. Meanwhile, every move Aaron Pierre made was placed under a microscope. A single like? Screenshot. A post uploaded hours later than usual? Labeled strategic. No activity at all? Treated like a message. Fans weren't just watching, they were investigating. Captions were reread 3 times. Emojis were treated like coded language. Timestamps, outfits, and background details were compared side by side. Once that idea took hold, it didn't matter whether the connection was intentional or accidental. The narrative had already been locked into the public's mind when curiosity became an obsession. As minutes turned into hours and hours stretched into days, the situation grew far bigger than the original post. Blogs rushed to frame it as the beginning of a bold new chapter. Headlines teased chemistry, timing, and what might come next. Fans went even further, calling it a soft launch and reading hope and excitement into every digital breadcrumb. Critics pushed back just as hard, calling the situation messy, premature, or disrespectful to unresolved emotions still lingering from the past. 3 narratives, 1 post, all colliding at once, and somehow all of them felt believable. The real power of the moment wasn't in any confirmed action, it was in the uncertainty. People argued in comment sections, defended theories in group chats, refreshed timelines like something major was about to drop. Even those claiming they didn't care somehow knew every update. That's when it became clear. This wasn't just trending. It had taken over the conversation. Power. In restraint, what stood out the most was how calm Teyana remained through it all. No emotional responses, no defensive statements, no need to control the narrative. Just presence. In a culture where reactions are expected instantly, restraint becomes power. And that calm only made her seem more grounded, more in control, more unbothered. Some believe this moment signals a shift, a new era for Teyana. One where she doesn't explain herself, doesn't deny rumors, and doesn't rush to make anyone comfortable. Others see it as a reminder of her influence. She doesn't need to say much to move the culture. 1 post was enough. So, what comes next? As for Aaron Pierre, the mystery surrounding his silence continues to keep the story alive. Whether he responds or not, the speculation has already done its work. Fans have created a narrative. Now they're waiting to see if reality aligns with it, or completely flips it. What makes this situation so gripping is the lack of answers. No confirmations, no denials. Just energy, timing, and intuition. And sometimes, that's all the internet needs to run wild. Teyana didn't confirm anything, but she didn't shut it down either. And that middle ground is where speculation thrives. In the end, this moment says more about the power of perception than anything else. 1 post reminded everyone how closely Teyana's watched, how deeply fans are invested, and how quickly narratives can form without a single word being spoken. Whether Aaron Pierre is involved or not, one thing is undeniable. Teyana Taylor knows exactly how to command attention without chasing it. Now, the real question isn't what that post meant. It's what happens next. Will she post again? Will Aaron finally speak? Will the internet move on, or is this just the beginning? One thing's for sure, everyone is watching, and whatever comes next won't go unnoticed.